Hello student, how are you? So I have completed some part of balancing and today I am going to complete the rest of other part. So I have seen there are four cases of rotary balancing. So I have covered case 1, case 2, case 3 and case 4. And today I am going to cover case 4th of the balancing. So let us see what is the case 4th. Balancing of the several masses rotating in different plane. So balancing of several masses in the case third I have seen that balancing of several masses rotating in the same plane. Now I am going to see that balancing of several masses rotating in different plane. Now the masses are rotating in different plane. They are not in the same plane. Okay. So let us see that what for the illustration purpose I am going to take the four masses. So in the system there are four masses. So this mass M1 which is rotating at a radius of R1 about this shaft. This is the mass M2 rotating at radius R2. This is mass M3 rotating at radius R3. This is mass M4 rotating at radius R4 and this is the axis of rotation. This is the plane of mass M1 that is 1. This is the plane of mass M2 that is 2 and this is the plane of mass M3 that is 3 and this is the plane of mass M4 that is 4. So plane of mass M1, M2, M3, M4 are 1, 2, 3, 4. Their masses are M1, M2, M3, M4. They are rotating at a constant angular velocity of omega about this axis at a radius of R1, R2, R3 and R4. So this is our system. This is our system. Now we are going to balance it. For the illustration purpose, I have taken this one. Okay, so these all masses are rotating at the same angular velocity omega. At the same angular velocity omega. Okay, so from whole analysis, being omega as the same, we are leaving from the analysis. From whole analysis, we are not neglecting it, just we are leaving it because this will get cancelled out from right and left. So from whole analysis, I am leaving the omega. Okay, so this is our system. This is our system. So from this figure, you are looking that all the masses is upward, 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 upward. This is not the situation. Their angular position is different. Their angular position is shown here. This is the position of plane, where the plane 1, 2, 3, 4 are there. Now, this diagram is showing that what is the angular position of their masses when you are going to see either from there or you are going to see from here. So when you are going to see from here, then what you will see that here this is the plane 1, plane 2, plane 3, plane 4, plane 1. So at the plane 1, this mass 1 is along the x-axis, this is the x-axis, this is y-axis. So mass M1 is along this. Mass M1 is along this. Now look at here. Mass M2 is in this direction. So when you see from here, you will find that mass M2 is in this direction. This is M1. At the plane 1, mass M1 is here. At the plane M2, mass M2 is in this direction. And at the plane 3, look at here, M3 is in this direction. So at the plane 3, M3 is in this direction. And at the plane 4, this M4 is in this direction. So you can see that when you will see from here, you can see that what is the angular position of their masses. So when you see from here at the plane, you will find that direction of mass M1 is in this direction. At plane 2, direction of mass M2 is in this direction. At plane 3, direction of mass is in this direction. And at plane 4, the direction of mass M4, look at here, this is in this direction. So when you see from here, then you can see that what is the angular position of masses. When you are seeing directly, then you can see that where is the position of masses. So this is showing the position of mass, and this figure is showing the angular position of their masses on the shaft. Okay, now our objective is to balance it. So for balancing this kind of several masses rotating in different plane, at least two balancing masses is required. Let us assume that balancing masses are put in between one mass is in between M1 and M2. Look at here. So suppose this is the first balancing mass, this is MA at a radius of rotation of RA. Say this is plane A, and another balancing mass is in between M3 and M4. So this is say MB at a radius of rotation of RB, and say this is the plane B. This is the plane B. So I have taken the balancing mass in between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but in problem they can give in between any plane. So whatever is given in the problem, you solve accordingly. Just for the illustration purpose, I have taken this. Okay. So I am taking the two balancing masses MA and MB, which is in between 1 and 2, and another is between 3 and 4. Their radius of rotation is R and RV. R and RV, they are also rotating with the same angular velocity omega. So look at here. So now next thing is that let us see that what is the reference plane. Reference plane. So reference plane is a plane which is perpendicular to the axis of rotation. You can take at any place, but that is perpendicular to the axis of rotation. That is what the reference plane. So look at here. So what we are doing here, so unbalanced forces are in the plane of 1, in the plane of 2, in the plane of 3, in the plane of 4. So unbalanced forces, and also there will be couple, because this is the case of dynamic balances. So there are unbalanced force and unbalanced couple. So let us see that how to transfer. So what we are doing for solving the problem, we are transferring force from one plane to the another plane. Actually, we are transferring all the unbalanced force to the reference plane. Okay. So how a force can be transferred from one point to the another point, or from one plane to the another plane? So let us see what is the logic. In mechanics, you can learn that if this is any body and there is a force, suppose there is a force at point A. Suppose on a body at point A, a force is applied, a force F is applied, then we can transfer that force from point A to the point B. So let us see that how that force can be transferred from A to B. Let us apply two force. Let us apply two force which is just equal to F, and in both the direction you can see that both the force will get cancelled out. So this system, there is no change in system, because both the force will get cancelled out. Okay, now you see that this force and this force is forming a couple. Suppose distance between this is L. Suppose distance between this 2 and B is L. So this force and this force are forming a couple, and a force F. So moment of couple about any point are same. In mechanics this can be proved. So what we are getting, so equivalent system, when you are transferring a force from point A to B, then what we are getting at the point B, this and this is giving a couple. Look at here, direction of couple is in this direction. So this is the couple which is equal to F into distance between one force and a distance between this A and B, and this force is remaining. So let us apply this force. So you can see that when a force is transferred from point A to B, from one place to another place, so you are getting a force in the same direction together with a couple. So by using this fundamental concept of mechanics, we are transferring unbalanced force in all into a single plane, that is known as the reference plane. Reference plane. Okay. Let us see the another thing, that this is the case of dynamic balancing, because there is a unbalanced force and unbalanced couple both. So for the dynamic balancing, summation of external force on the system should be 0, and the summation of external couple on the system should be 0. So for the dynamic balancing to be satisfied, both the equations should be satisfied. That is summation of external force on the system 0, and the summation of external couple on the system 0. This both should be satisfied. Okay. So you know that what is the reference plane? Reference plane is a plane which is perpendicular to the axis of rotation. So that can be anywhere, but you take as per your convenience. So generally what I am recommending, so there are two unknown. One unknown is here and another. Some unknown is here and some unknown is here. MBRA, MB and RB. So some unknown is here, some unknown is here. So this will be better choice to take the reference plane at a plane of unknown variable. So due to this, somewhat calculation can be reduced, somewhat calculation can be minimized. So this will be better to take the reference plane at the unknown masses or radius. So I am taking here at the point A. I am taking here reference plane. So this is the reference plane. This is the reference plane. This is the reference plane. Next thing is that sign convention. So distance measured right to the reference plane is taken as positive. Distance measured left to the reference plane is taken as negative. So distance रेफरेंस प्लेन के पॉजिटिव में जो आप डिस्टेंस मेजर करेंगे उसको प्लस लेंगे, रेफरेंस प्लेन की जो लेफ्ट में डिस्टेंस मेजर करेंगे दैट विल बी टेकन एज नेगेटिव. अच्छा, why not I have taken the reference plane at B? Why I have taken at A? This is also unknown. So I have not taken at B because most of the distance will be negative, only one distance will be positive. If I will take at A, then most of the distance will be positive, only one distance will be negative. Only one distance will be negative. That is the beauty of choosing at A, not at B. Okay. So I have taken the reference plane at a plane of A. At a plane of A, distance measured in this direction is taken as positive. In left direction, measured distance are taken as negative. Okay. Now let us show the distance from the reference plane. So this is the reference plane. So this is what from the reference plane. This is the plane 1. So say this distance is L1. From here to 2, say distance is L2. From here to 3, say this distance is L3. From here to B, say this distance is LB up to the plane B. This is LB, and similarly from the reference plane up to plane 4, say this is L4. So distance from the reference plane up to point A, this is L1, up to plane 2, this is L2, up to plane 3, this is L3, up to plane B, this is LB, and up to plane 4, this is from here to here, L4. Now, to solve the problem, you have to make this table. First to complete. Actually, we are doing the calculation in tabular form. Let us see what is the table. Look at here. Here I am taking the plane. Here I am taking the masses in their plane. This is the radius of rotation, small r. Now, so let us put starting from left. Let us move. So this is plane 1, plane A, plane 2, plane 3, plane B, then plane 4. So start from the left to go up to right and write the all plane. So 1A, 2, 3, B, 4. I have written here. Now let us see what are the masses in their plane. So in the plane 1, the mass is M1. In the plane A, mass is MA. In the plane 2, mass is M2. In the plane 3, mass is M3. In the plane B, mass is MB. Let us assume the balancing mass is MB. And in plane 4, mass is M4. The radius of rotation are R1, RA, R2, R3, RB, R4. So same thing I have written here. Now what you have to do? Multiply this both the column and find out M into R. So M into R. So look at here, M1 R1. So multiplication is M1 R1. Multiply this MA RA, M2 R2, M3 R3, MB RB, M4 R4. So from here we are drawing the force polygon. By using this column, we are going to draw the force polygon. Now, this is the distance of the plane L from the reference plane. Distance of the plane from the reference plane. Look at here, take the distance which side. Here this will be taken as positive and here this will be taken as negative. So this is the reference plane. So 1 from the reference plane is at a distance of L1, but I have taken negative because this is left to the reference plane. Left to the reference plane, so this is minus L1. Now, for the A, so A is itself at the reference plane, so distance will be 0. From reference plane to 2, this is L2 plus L2 because this is on the right hand side. Similarly, up to the plane 3, this distance is L3 for B, this is LB, and for 4, this is L4. So from the reference plane to the 4 distance is L4, so I have written L4. Now, you multiply this and this one. So this is M into R and this is L. Actually, this is mr omega square. So omega square I have left because that is common in all. So let us leave the omega square. So actually this is the centrifugal forces. Okay, when you multiply by the distance, you will get the couple. So here we are getting the couple mr into L. Let us multiply this both to get the couple. So couple m into R into L. Let us multiply this m into R into minus L1. So this is minus m1 R1 L1. When you multiply this by 0, you will get 0. You will get 0. This you will get m2 R2 L2. This you will get m3 R3 L3. This you will get mb RB LB. And the fourth one you will get m4 R4 L4. Okay. So you have completed this figure. From this you are going to draw the couple polygon. Couple polygon. So this is your table in this is your calculation in tabular form. Now you can move to solve the problem. So I am using the graphical method of solution. Let us see some beauty. So what is the benefit of taking the reference plane at one unknown plane? What is the benefit of that? So from here I am going to draw the first polygon. From here this column I am going to draw the couple polygon. You look at here, in first polygon there are two unknown. This and this, there are two unknown, and from one equation, one diagram, you cannot get two things. Okay, so there are two unknown. Look at here, for the couple polygon, there is only one unknown, which is here. Unknown is only here, and all other are known. So for the first polygon, there are two unknown at the two places, but for the couple polygon, unknown is only at one place. So this is because of what? This is because of this 0. This unknown becomes 0. Why this becomes 0? Because you have taken reference plane at a plane of one unknown. That's why you are getting 0. Otherwise, also you will get one unknown here. So this will be very difficult to solve it because there will be two unknown here, two unknown here. So that becomes very difficult to solve by the graphical method. Okay, that's why you choose the reference plane very wisely. I have given the concept that how to choose it. So that is the benefit of that. So first of all, you draw the couple polygon because there are only one unknown, that is MB, RB in the ELB. So you can see that there are 6 unknown. MA, MB, RA, RB, LA, ELB. Total 6 unknown are there. If sum of the unknown is given, then you can calculate the other. This all 6 is not unknown actually. In problem, at least 3 will be given and 3 you have to find out. Okay. Their angular position of the balancing masses is also unknown. So something will be given and something they have to ask to you to solve it. Okay. Now let us draw the couple polygon first. But let us see the direction of couple polygon. So if the couple is negative, its direction will be radially inward. This is mass M1, so M1 R1 L1 is negative, so this will be radially inward. This is M2 R2 L2, this is positive for mass 2, so it will be radially outward. Means positive couple will be radially outward and negative couple will be radially inward. So let us start from here. So before drawing any diagram, first you take a suitable scale, then you draw. So by taking a suitable scale, let us first draw this. So first one is negative. First one is negative. So suppose this is the starting point O dash, O dash. Look at here, this is minus, this is minus, so that will be radially inward. So that will be radially inward. So this is the radially inward. So this is what minus m1 r1 l1. So this next one is 0. You leave that. Then m2 r2 l2. This is positive, so that will be radially outward. That will be radially outward. So this is a, let us say, A dash. This is a B dash. This is B dash. For 2, this is a m2 r2. m2 r2 l2. Then this third one is m3 r3 l3. So that is plus, so that will be in this direction. So this will go somewhat here. Say this is C dash. So this is a m3 r3 el3. And let us say fourth one, this is unknown, so leave that. Closing side will be the unknown. So first you draw this m4 r4 l4. So what is the direction of 4? That is plus, so radially outward. This is plus, so that will be radially outward. Radially outward. So this is what, say this is D dash. So this is a m4 r4 l4. L4. So this is the starting point, this is the end point. So this closing side will be the unknown, because system of masses together with the balancing force will be completely balanced. Okay, so they together will be balanced, means the coupled polygons should be close. Together with the balancing masses. So this closing side will be the unknown. That is, this is MB RB LB. So this can be equated is equal to this O dash D dash. O dash D dash into you multiply the scale. MB RB LB is equal to this O dash D dash into scale. So from here, one of the unknown can be clear. So one of the magnitude you can get, some will be given, and one you can get from here. And also you are getting what is the direction of this B. Where will be the balancing mass? What will be the angular position of B? You have got. So direction of balancing mass MB is in this direction. So here you draw a line which is parallel to this line. So I am getting somewhat this. So also I have got direction, angular position of balancing mass MB. From here, draw parallel line from here. Okay, so you are getting this angular position of balancing mass MB. So also you have get the direction of this angular position of balancing mass MB. So something you are getting from here. Okay, then you have to move further another. So now this becomes known from here. Now this becomes known, means this becomes known. So for the first polygon, only this will be the unknown. Which can we find out? Now this is known means what? This becomes known. So only for the first polygon, this is unknown. So let us see that how to find out this MARA. Let us see that how to find it. I'm removing this one. And the direction I have made here. So let us see that how to draw the first polygon. Let us see the direction. Direction will be radially outward. You know that centrifugal force is radially outward. So direction of unbalanced force will be radially outward. Okay, let us start. So first one is M1 R1. Its direction will be radially outward. So its direction will be like that. So this is M1 R1. Next one is unknown. So you leave that. You move forward. So next one is M2 R2. Closing side will be MARA. M2 R2. Direction of M2 R2 will be in this direction. This is what M2 R2. And what is the next one? M3 R3. And this will be in this direction. So draw line parallel to M3. So this is a M3 R3. So say this is O, this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay, so you have drawn this one, this one, this one. Now this becomes known from the couple polygon. This becomes known from the couple polygon, and its direction is in this direction. Its direction is in this direction. So first let us draw you this M4R4 because that is known already known. So first let us draw M4R4. So that is in this direction. That is in this direction. So this is M4R4 and say this is D. Say this is D. Say this is D. And this is now known from the couple polygon, can be drawn. Let us see what is the direction. Its direction is in this direction. So parallel to this, a line can be drawn. So draw a line which is parallel to this. So this is what this one, MB into RB, which is known from the couple polygon. Now this is the last. So this is the start of vector. This is the last of vector. And this unknown is remaining. So closing side will be the unknown. Closing side will be the unknown. Why we are closing it? Because system of masses together with the balancing mass will be completely balanced. So your first polygon should become. So first polygon should be closed. So this closing side will be the. This closing side will be the unknown. So what is this? MA into RA. So this will be MA RA. How to get this MA RA? Is equal to, say this is E. So this is equal to OE into E scale. So equate this. This is MA RA. Direction is this one. Magnitude is OE. So OE into scale. Whatever scale you have taken. You take the different scale for the force and a couple polygon. Okay, from here you can get what is the value of MA RB. That is, one will be given, you can calculate other. हो सकता है आपको आर दिया रहेगा एमए निकालना होगा, या तो एमए दिया रहेगा आर आपको निकालना होगा. ओके, कुछ दिया रहेगा कुछ निकालना होगा. तो मैग्नीट्यूड आपका यहां से आ गया और डायरेक्शन आपको ये पता चल गया कि डायरेक्शन ऑफ ए इज इन दिस डायरेक्शन. सो ड्रॉ ए लाइन व्हिच इज पैरेलल टू दिस. सो your balancing mass MA is in this direction. So balancing mass MA is in this direction. So in that way you have got the unknown masses, radius, there are a position from the reference plane, and also you have got the angular position. So how many number of unknown there are? So MAMB 2, RARB 4, LALB 6, and then 2 angular position 8. So total 8 number of unknown are there. So in the problem some of the unknown value will be given and they will ask to calculate the remaining one. Okay. So in that way you can solve any problem. I will solve some of the problem based upon that in the next lecture. Thank you very much.